One of the stories we're going to talk about is 21st Century and Fox and Disney and the deal there and how it spun out Fox Corporation. I think the big thing here that has Jerry and I most excited is most folks don't really get access or exposure to how those types of events work from a technology leader perspective, let alone like how to actually leverage that in a way that accelerates your tech transformation. So there was a blog post you released. One of the quotes was, "A transactional deal, when structured well, can pour jet fuel on your technology transformation plans." So my main question really is how? Like, how the heck does that happen? So I was wondering maybe if we could start with the story behind this deal. And so can you bring us in a little bit to what happened and how did that quote unquote pour jet fuel on your technology plans?
Sure. Yeah, so this was, the 21st Century Fox Disney deal was a mega deal, the biggest deal in entertainment history, I think at the time, $72 billion deal in 2017. And the underlying context for it was, I think, something we're all observing right now in the streaming wars and the different direct to consumer applications that, all the major media companies are releasing. And Fox leadership kind of looked at the space and I think had a strong early view. There's going to be very few winners in this space, and the winners are going to be the organizations with the largest bulk. It's a game of having a massive content library that is compelling enough to get the average consumer to pay a monthly subscription to and want to maintain that subscription over time. And Netflix will likely be a winner. Disney was very well positioned to be a winner, and there might be one more. Between Paramount Plus, between Peacock, which didn't even exist at the time, and others. So I think the leadership was a little early to see, okay, there's a war happening, and we are not particularly well set up to win this war. Like, we could go after it, and we had a play to be in the streaming wars, but it really wasn't obvious that it played to our strengths. It wasn't clear that pouring billions and billions of dollars in content acquisition was going to be a winning strategy, and that's what it would have taken. So the view was, let's actually try to re-envision a new tech company, or new company, I should say, not entirely new media company, and take advantage of the opportunity that all these organizations are looking to bulk up. And it was just a massive opportunity to sell a huge number of assets at a massive premium. So Disney purchased a large number of the Fox sales, particularly all the entertainment properties, those National Geographic, the 20th Century Film Studio, the television studio, and about 10 other properties, all of our international properties, and acquired that for $70 billion. And that allowed Fox then to spin off a new company, Fox Corporation, which I chose to join, which had a very different mission and was very focused on live sports, live news, live entertainment. And we saw that as a differentiated offering that would allow us to be nimble and absolutely crush and be the leader in that space versus fighting for slot number 3 in the other war.